Good morning, Cornwall baby. So, as you'll guess from the title of the video, I'm down in Cornwall. Doesn't take much guessing. A few days down with the family for a bit of a holiday. Got a day out today for a bit of cycling. It's probably the best day of the days we're going to be here. Look at the forecast. It's a little bit overcast. You can see a little bit of cloud in the sky. Got a couple of little very light spots of rain already. I'm going to cycle the Camel Trail. So I'm going to go to Padstow, cross on the ferry to Rock. I'm going on the road and some minor roads all the way down to Bodmin, and I'm coming back to Padstow on the Camel Trail. We're staying about 2 miles outside of Padstow, which is quite nice, and I've got a little ride back home there from Padstow. So these will all be roads I've never ever travelled on before. I'm quite looking forward to doing the Camel Trail. I've got the Topstone, finally put the Topstone into summer gravel mode last weekend in readiness for today. So that'll be my first bit of off-roading for about a year. I'm just coming into the outskirts of Padstow now, so I need to go and find the ferry over to Rock. So I will catch you in a little bit. God, got to love a ferry ride to start the day. Sun's starting to come out now, so I think it's going to be a reasonably warm day. Certainly warm enough for riding. I've got a nice quiet road run right down to Bodmin now on the north side of the Camel River, and as I say, I'm coming back across the Camel Creek. So I'm going to stick you on the bike and make a start on my road journey. I'll catch you a little bit later. So we're actually now finally at the start of the Camel Trail. I've done about 20 miles getting here on the roads. I had to make a bit of a detour because there was a road closure, but wow, there were some hills. There were some hills in that in that sort of that road section. That'll teach me for just downloading the route off the internet and having a look, without really having a look and just getting on with it, I suppose. There were a couple of very steep. There was one I bailed out on. It was so steep and so slippery that even with the brakes rammed on full, I was just sliding down the hill. So I decided to get off for that one, and then it was that was right by the road close sign anyway, so I had to turn around. So that might have done me a bit of a favour. So I came into Bodmin on the main road, really, not as nice and scenic, but at least I got here safely. As you'll have seen, probably I did put some few bits of video in. Very nice, lots and lots of country lanes getting here. Not much to see, to be fair, just fields and farms and country lanes. But yeah, I probably saw in 20 miles, if I saw 10 or 15 cars, I'd be surprised, apart from the main road bit. So yeah, it was a nice run in, if tough. I think I did something like 1,000 feet of climbing in the first 10 miles, which is, for me, is an awful lot, even for somebody who likes climbing. So I was hoping there'd be a cafe or somewhere around here at the start, but there's not. So I'm going to grab I've got some couple of energy bars. I'm going to grab a drink, and then according to the sign up there, I've got 11 miles to go back to Padstow. It's all on the river, so it's got to be really, really flat. That'll be a nice rest for the legs before I go back into Travaine, which is a bit up and over a big hill again. Because it's Cornwall and it seems to be hills. I'd imagine if you cycle in Cornwall, you must have massive legs, and you must go through brake pads like there's no tomorrow. I'm hanging on the brakes. I reckon we'll spend half my ride hanging on the brakes. Madness, absolute madness. So I'm going to put you back on the bike, have my little snack, and we'll see what the trail brings us. So as you can see, we're on the trail. Very nice trail it is as well. It's not really, I thought it was going to be more gravel, but it's actually tarmac for quite a lot of it. This section we're on now, there you go, fully tarmac, flat. Must have been an old railway line. I've seen a couple of bits that look like railway platforms kicking around in a couple of places, so I guess it was an old railway line many years ago. Probably closed, Dr. Beechin and all that in the 60s. But yeah, it's really busy. Not sure what I put in the videos yet, but there was I've seen loads and loads of school kids. Looks like some school trip, school party, out on bikes. Must be 50 or 60 of them. Great to see kids out on bikes. Brilliant. Lots of walkers. I've seen people with dogs in trailers. Everything really. So yeah, obviously a very popular trail. Ooh, a gravelly bit now. We're off the tarmac bit and back on the gravelly bit again. So, and it's obviously right by the Camel River. There you go. There you go. Little shot of the Camel River there. So, as we all know, rivers don't go up and down hills. So it should, if it's going to follow the river all the way back to Padstow, be nice and flat. And after the start I had today, I'll be quite happy with that. Nice easy spin all the way back. So I'm going to put you back on the bike, see some more of the trail, and I'll catch you later. So there's my video. I'm back in Travone where I started. That was one of those days out where it was brilliant, it was hard work, I wanted a jacket in, all sorts of stuff. Camel Trail's great. If you're out with a family or you fancy an easy ride, definitely do the Camel Trail. If you want an easy ride, I would suggest you join at Padstow or Bodmin, one end or the other, ride the length of it and then turn around and ride back. It's pretty pancake flat, to be honest with you. If you fancy a challenge, go north. Do one direction on the Camel Trail and the other direction go north. Go the other side of the river and try some of the roads, and you will challenge yourself on those roads. I certainly did. I considered myself to be a reasonable climber and I proper struggled up some of those hills. I did make it, but it was a proper struggle. I'll put a link to the ride. I'll do a map on Ride with GPS for the ride I've done today, with the hills and stuff, if you want to challenge yourself. So I'll put a link to that down below, and then you can give it a go as you like, if you like as well. But even my climb back up to the house, it's a climb. Everywhere in Cornwall is hilly. You're either going uphill or downhill. There is no flat. So yeah, give it a try, test yourself, or take it easy. I know what I'll do next time. I didn't think I'd want to go there and back on the same bit. Today was supposed to be a recovery ride after a hardish ride yesterday, and it was anything but. So we're back to the accommodation. That's me done for this video. As always, if you want to see some more, hit the subscribe button, ping the like bell, and we'll see you next time.